Hi, I'm Matt.
And I'm Mary Kate.
And we're here to go over the all-new Geneva, a Blue Compass exclusive.
The very first thing you'll notice up at the front is the nice fiberglass front cap up here with a built-in tinted skylight. That's so nice, you're not gonna find that on every brand, Matt.
No, absolutely, yeah. Most brands in this price point will skip the second windshield. I like to call it the second windshield because it really is.
It is.
I mean, if you're inside, you get maximum visibility wherever you are, wherever your journey takes you. And the great thing about this unit is only a 22-footer. Think about that. All these features in such a small unit is very hard to come by.
Super easy to maneuver, you can take it anywhere.
Awesome.
This Geneva is on a Ford E350 chassis. It's got the brand new Godzilla engine, 7.3 liter V8.
That's awesome. The great thing about this, you would think like, it probably doesn't tow much, but I think I heard you say Godzilla engine.
I
so
did.
This actually boasts an 8,000 pound hitch, and we're gonna get to that later.
Here we have a metal side mirror. You'll notice how far it comes out from the coach. It gives you great visibility when you're driving down the road. I love this feature, Matt. You might notice this is actually a brand new color for the fiberglass. It's the nice sterling silver exterior color. I think it looks great on the outside, and this is a vacuum bond laminated sidewall. They back this actually with a 6-year lamination warranty. That's how strong that vacuum bond laminating process is, and they're doing that to your roof and floor as well.
That's amazing. That is actually umbrellaed with a 12-year structural warranty. Is that absolutely amazing? Who's doing that in the industry right now?
I don't know of any other brand that's giving you a 12-year structural warranty.
That's amazing. Most brands, they might do a 2 or 3-year structural coverage. Geneva's stepping up, 4 times that and going to that 12-year structural. The other thing, you touched on the upgraded graphics package, but I just want to go back to it real quick because this actually has a Lamalux 1000 gel coat finish on it. Most brands in this price point, they're not going to give you a Lamalux gel coat on this. What that means is when you walk up to the unit, if you actually feel this side of the coach, you're actually going to feel fibers in the fiberglass. And 6 months to a year, it's going to start to kind of get dull and dingy, and that nice brilliant color is going to look dull and outdated. Not on the all-new Geneva, it's going to look fresh and clean for years to come.
Yeah, it's a much, much smoother finish than you're finding on other fiberglass sidewalls in this price point. And
not only that, it's going to give you a much better trade-in value 3, 4, 5, 10 years down the road. It's going to look like it's brand new.
Absolutely.
What do we have down below here, Mary Kate?
Down here, Matt, we have your Onan 4,000 watt generator. Standard, completely standard, on board, ready to run everything from your AC to your hot water heater, all of it.
This is awesome. I love where they actually placed it. One, it's encased in metal, so it's not gonna shake and rattle when it's on. It's gonna be nice and quiet. Most brands, they just kind of bolt it in there and say, that'll do. Not Geneva. They kind of really, take an extra step and actually bolt it and encase it in this metal surround. And then where it's actually situated, it's actually diagonal across from the actual master bedroom on this coach. So they actually take that into consideration. When it is on, even though it is pretty quiet, you're not gonna hear that running at night. So it's gonna be super quiet and you can actually get a good night's rest in your all-new Geneva.
Exactly.
Talking about maintenance, the one thing I really wanna touch on is how Blue Compass, our family of stores with over 100 stores across the country, are actually giving all of our customers an RV Complete VIP mobile app. It's a VIP roadside assistance. The cool thing about it is we call it tech in a pocket. So for example, let's say I actually had a customer recently, they said, Matt, I actually had a tire blowout. I had to wait on the side of the road for 4 or 5 hours in the sweltering heat because our gas ran low too. And I actually had to get a company to actually bring me, I paid, I think it was like $800 for the tire and everything, and install it. The RV Complete app does tire changes on the side of the road. How much does that cost our customers?
Oh man, $1,000, $1,200 for one time if you need towing?
That $1,000 plus but our customers on the RV Complete app, it's 0 cost for 1 year. That's absolutely amazing. That's only one feature. Think about that. You're also going to pick up paintless dent repair on the RV Complete app, lockout assistance, key fob replacement. Think about that. I have a 3-year-old. He loves to take keys and the really expensive fob, and he just throws them in the toilet for some reason. He's just like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to throw it in there. And then seriously, that's what he does. And it costs like $600 for us to get a new one. Yeah. On the Geneva, if he wants to do that, he can do it. It's going to cost 0 for us to get a new key fob.
That's right.
I love it. That's why I love the tech in a pocket. And think about that. Who else is doing that for their customers after the sale in the whole industry?
Nobody. Nobody, Matt.
That's why it's a phenomenal marriage with RV Complete. Blue Compass in Geneva gives you the best ownership experience that you could ever think of. Taking a look at the back here, what else can you hit on, Mary Kate?
Well, Matt, back here you can see up top you have your rear view camera, which is actually integrated into a 3rd LED light on the back side of the camper. So when you do have your lights on, you're very bright, everyone sees you on the road.
In the event you actually are towing a car, sometimes the brake lights aren't very visible. So having that 3rd brake light is a massive lifesaver, I would call it. And to not have that, imagine not having a 3rd brake light and protecting your family inside the coach and stopping and then having traffic maybe potentially harm your family.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's just not going to happen. That's just not going to happen on the Geneva. As we come over to the campsite side of the all-new Geneva, we have this massive exterior storage compartment.
Or bunk room, Matt.
Oh my God!
It's huge.
What are you doing in there? You're
Look
crazy.
at all this space.
I mean, it is kind of almost like a bunk room.
This
is amazing. That's probably one of the largest storage compartments on a Class C I've ever seen. Think about it. It's only a 22-footer, and it has this massive cavernous storage.
Huge
That's amazing.
storage.
What are some, wow, you got 2 huge LED lights in there.
You've got 2 LED lights in here that you can control either from inside the compartment, or there is a light switch on the inside stairwell where you can easily turn them off and on if you don't want to go outside your coach. And then you have this nice rotocast storage compartment right here. Matt, this is super easy to maintain, super strong, it's not going to rust. If you want it, you can make this into a big cooler.
That's so awesome. Yeah, you can spray it out with a hose, wipe it down with a towel. Most brands in this price point have cheap metal that rust out over time, not the all-new Geneva. This is absolutely amazing. Are you going to help with the rest of this, or are you just going to keep on playing?
It's pretty comfy in there, but I guess so.
This is awesome. So the other cool thing, just in front of the huge storage compartment, you know, I'd probably say, what, 60–70% of our customers are dog owners.
Oh, definitely.
So the cool thing here, you have the cool ground effects with the additional lighting. Most brands don't give you the additional ground effects lights just for additional safety and just kind of brightening up your campsite at night. It's amazing. Plus, you have this little metal hook here for your dog leash, and you can kind of hook him up, see where he is, and that's just nice to have for added safety.
Yeah, they can be hanging out here with the whole family under this huge awning. I mean, this awning is almost the entire size of the coach. You got plenty of shaded space, you've got your dog, you might be grilling out here to put out all your lawn chairs, and you've got the beautiful LED light under there as well, so you're lit up at night.
That's so awesome. The great thing about the entry door, I just absolutely love it because you actually have an integrated wheel or step well here, which is just super easy to get in and out of the unit. And then the neat thing is, I actually had a customer trade in a Class C, and I was like, hey, everything works great. And they're like, yeah, it works great except for the steps.
Yep.
Yeah, they're rusted out, they were broken, they didn't work. I almost sprained my ankle trying to get in the unit because it was like an 8-foot step in there. It was crazy. You're not gonna have that issue on the Geneva, and you're gonna get a much better trade value. As we come into the all-new Geneva, this is absolutely stunning.
I love the interior of this coach, Matt. It's so light, so bright, very modern. It feels so spacious for such a short coach. I love that.
Talking about spacious, look at the dinette. This dinette is massive. There's space for actually 4 real adults.
4 real people can sit here.
The table itself is probably twice the size of a normal dinette. There's tons of utility here. I love the fact they actually put, I mean, who doesn't always need to charge their phone?
Yeah.
Done. Are you serious?
Wireless cell phone charger
all
right
with the
there.
Geneva. Talking a little bit about the dinette, of course this goes down for sleeping. The cool thing, it's a dream dinette too. Because what am I not hitting my knees against?
the annoying poles that are always under your dinette.
Exactly. So just a switch of a button, this goes right down to sleep 2 additional people, which is amazing. Talking about all these standard features, if we go over to the cockpit area and the overhead sleeping area, look how massive that TV is up there. What size is that?
Huge. Matt, this is a 40-inch TV. A 40-inch TV they're giving you completely standard on a swing arm, so you can bring it out, face it towards the dinette, face it towards the bed in the back, so you can watch it from bed. It's amazing.
Awesome. I know you touched on the second windshield earlier, but think about that. It actually has an actual second windshield, and it actually has another window over the overhead. How many windows do most Class Cs have in the overhead sleeping area?
0.
0.
That person's not getting a view of your entire campsite. If you're at the ocean, they're not seeing anything.
They're missing it.
Yeah.
They're missing it. Now, the cool thing is you're getting the best of both worlds, because if you do want increased privacy, what do you have right above your head?
You have the button to lower this power shade up here. So you don't have to crawl all the way into that bunk up there. You lower it just with the touch of a button.
Go ahead, touch it. Let me show me.
Oh, let me bring it down. There you go.
It's that simple.
That easy. That's
pretty phenomenal, and it's easy to reach. That's amazing. The other cool thing, as she's doing that, is the overhead bunk. It's a queen bed, but it's actually rated for 800 pounds. 800 pounds. That's like 10 people. That's crazy.
That's basically double what other brands are going to give you. Maybe you'll find one that's rated for 500 pounds up here. Maybe 300, 800 pounds.
That's huge. And then going down to the cockpit over here, you actually get upgraded leather seats, double stitch leather seating here. So the cool thing there, it's easy to maintain, easy to clean. You spill a drink, your coffee, whatever, you can just wipe it up. Most brands in this price point, what do they have? Just a cheap fabric material that holds the stains and the smells. And then, of course, what does that do to your resale value? It brings it down. With the Geneva, it brings it way back up. That's a big key here. Yeah. Can you hit on this infotainment center, Mary Kate?
Absolutely. So here we have a larger in-dash monitor. This is going to show your rear view camera as well when you are backing up. And it actually has Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, so you easily plug in your phone. This is basically going to mirror your phone screen, makes it so easy to navigate, brings up all your favorite songs. Great feature.
Awesome.
Not everything has that.
And now the backup camera comes on that as well, correct?
Yes.
All right, awesome. That's huge. So I won't back into anything, even though it's a 22-footer. I want to be cautious.
That's right.
How much more is the backup camera on this unit? Is it standard, or is it an extra like $1,000?
Completely standard. So many coaches are just giving you the wiring, the prep for if you wanted to install a backup camera, but it's completely standard.
So the other cool thing, since this has Apple CarPlay, of course I could bring up my RV Complete app, and of course I could just find my campground. Of course this comes with 14 nights, free, complimentary camping through Thousand Trails, which is a nationwide network of over 120 campgrounds. The cool thing there, let's say 14 nights at about $100 a night, where we saving close to $1,500.
Yeah.
Think about that. Even before you purchase your new or used RV, you're actually getting the first 2 weeks of camping at 0 cost. That's amazing. That's what Blue Compass is all about.
Yeah. And also, when you are hooked up with your phone using Apple CarPlay on your RV Complete app, they have trip planning as well. So if you are nervous about going on a road that might have a low-hanging bridge, automatically your coach information is uploaded to RV Complete. It's going to take you on the safest routes. It might even suggest additional spots to stop at that you might not have thought of on the road, so you're not missing any sights.
That's awesome. Let's go check out the kitchen. Look how massive this kitchen is in this 22-footer. This is, think about it, you have endless amounts of counter space. Look at this, you have this additional counter. Does every motorhome come with an additional flip-up counter?
Definitely not, Matt.
This is standard in the Geneva. This is tremendous. The other cool thing about it, I don't want to overlook it, but you actually have a high compression, solid surface countertop with the all-new Geneva. The cool thing about that, most brands still have the cheap T-molding here. So obviously you're in the kitchen, you're getting a lot of water all over the place, and all of a sudden it starts to peel apart. That won't happen in the Geneva. So again, we talk about resale value and just getting more coach for your dollar. That's a big deal in the Geneva. Look at this, a residential high-rise faucet with a pull-out sprayer. Who's doing that?
Nobody, Matt. Not in this price point.
Yeah, not in this price point. And then you actually have a super deep stainless steel sink, and it's actually undermount, so you can just kind of clean up your workspace super quick. What else do we have over there, Mary Kate?
Matt, over here you have your 3 burners. They also have a flush mount cover. So speaking of all the counter space you have here, you even have additional prep space when you put this down, another surface, giving you even more counter space. And right underneath that, you have your oven right here. Does an oven come in every unit, Matt?
No, not at all.
I didn't think so, but the Geneva, it gives you it completely standard. You have your microwave and your oven, everything you need. And this is awesome. They actually give you so much storage with all of these drawers here. They pull out all the way, ball bearing drawer glides, and you get full access to all these drawers. And so many brands, I can't even tell you, Matt. I go to open the drawer and I think it's stuck. It really just doesn't come out all the way. These come out all the way, giving you access to the most storage possible.
Look at all the storage up top too. Tons of storage all the way up to the ceiling. You also have a shelf in there too, because you have higher ceilings than most Class C's in the marketplace, so you have actual additional storage because you have a shelf in there. That's tremendous.
That's right, and that shelf can be moved to different heights, so you can kind of create it however you need it to be in there.
Awesome.
Over here too, we cannot forget about this. This is a 12-volt refrigerator that this coach is coming with. When you open these up, you're immediately going to notice how much more space you have than the traditional gas electric refrigerators. You have no storage space in that top shelf in the gas electric. They're filled with those annoying metal slats. They're just getting in your way. So much more storage here in the 12-volt refrigerator. And also, this fridge cools down in 45 minutes. 45 minutes.
That's huge.
You know how long it takes a gas electric fridge, Matt? Like 6 to 8 hours. So I hope you've got some time before you're leaving. 45 minutes is going to be completely cold, and it runs off battery power. You never ever have to worry about turning your propane on and wasting it just to keep your fridge cold. It's automatically running. Great feature. Over here, right across from the fridge, we have a huge storage compartment. These cabinet doors open up. You've got a big bar on the top for all your hanging clothes, and you even have an additional storage drawer down here. And then this is cool too. I don't know if you can quite see this, but you do have a convenient location for your ladder for the bunk bed. When you do have someone sleeping in that overhead bunk, this is a great place to store that ladder when they're not up there.
This bedroom is amazing. Huge bed, ultra comfortable, storage galore. Look at all the storage up top here, folks. The cabinets, you got the raised panel cabinet doors, metal hinges instead of plastic. You can actually feel the quality and hear the quality. That's amazing in the all-new Geneva. The other cool thing is all the windows, it makes it feel like you're not claustrophobic or closed in. Plus, this actually has roller shades around all your windows. So the cool thing here, they're blackout, they're easy to use, they're quiet, they don't have the cheap strings that tend to break, and then you can't even get your shade back up. Here, it's actually roller shades, so they're super easy to use and super easy to clean. The other cool thing is you have additional USB charging ports right here, so you can plug in your iPhones or iPads or whatever you have. The other neat thing in this bedroom, you actually have tons of lighting. Think about it. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have several LED lights. That's one thing where other brands in this price point will give you maybe like 3 or 4 lights for the whole coach, not the all-new Geneva. So this is just absolutely amazing. Not to mention, if you want additional airflow, this coach has 1, 2, 3, 4 roof vents. So you actually have 4 14-inch roof vents for added airflow. That's absolutely amazing. So I'm trying to find out where Mary Kate went, but I think she loves the bathroom typically. So
hey, Matt.
There she is.
I was just checking out the amazing bathroom that is coming in this new Geneva product. There's so much space in this shower, actually. I can fully turn around. There's a skylight, so you have a lot of room. You know, I'm only 5'1", but even if you're 6 foot, there's so much room in here for you. And not only that, they do a really cool thing on this Geneva. They have a shower miser system in your shower. This is great for helping conserve your water. So when you first go to turn your water on, it's not wasting water while it's heating up. It's automatically recycling that water back into your camper, and then it's going to show you when the water's hot, so you know to turn on your water and get in the shower. Really cool feature there. You also have plenty of room in the rest of this bathroom to turn around, do everything you need to do. There's actually room for your legs in front of the toilet. You're not bumping your knees against the wall. And this is a porcelain toilet. They're not giving you plastic. You're not gonna feel like you're falling through it. It's real porcelain. That's what you want in these campers. And then you also have over here a mirrored medicine cabinet. They're not just sticking a mirror on the wall like so many other brands. This is usable space. Usable space. Storage is the biggest deal when you're buying an RV, and they're giving it to you in the Geneva. And you have a sink in your bathroom as well. I can't tell you how many times I walk into a floor plan where you've got your bathroom here, your toilet, and then you go to wash your hands and where's the sink? It's on the other side of the coach. Doesn't make any sense. Makes more sense to have everything you need right here with even more storage under your sink as well. Really, really cool. Thank you so much for taking a quick look at the all-new Geneva, a Blue Compass exclusive.
There's so many awesome features, but just to hit off a couple, we had the second windshield roller shades. We also had an 8,000-pound hitch standard.
That's right.
What else?
A 15K BTU AC with a heat pump, all standard.
Not to mention your RV Complete mobile app, and of course, Blue Compass's over 100 locations across the country to serve you better. Thank you very much for checking us out. Have a great day.